Another disappointing pay-per-view. We all knew what happened with Goldberg and Kevin Owens. Not just that, this whole show felt more like a Monday Night Raw, not much of a pay-per-view. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Um, Very meh pay-per-view, to say the least. I missed. Thank you to Menace for tweeting for me as I was drunk out of my mind. I wouldn't be able to live tweet the whole show. I would have, yeah, that would have went off the rails quick. So thanks to Menace for tweeting the show. But this show, man, I didn't see the kickoff match, Joe versus Sammy, the tag team title match, or Sasha versus Nia. So, I heard that the cruiserweight match is pretty good. Joe and Simon is pretty good, but then the tag team match and Sasha versus Nia wasn't good. Cesaro and Jinder Mahal got boring chants. And how does Cesaro, of all people, Cesaro, one of the best wrestlers on the roster, get a boring chant like that? That to me, says a lot about this paper. That to me says a lot about this pay per view and how poor it was. Very very poor pay per view. As I said earlier, it felt like a Monday Night Raw. It didn't really have the atmosphere of a pay per view. It felt like just a regular Monday Night Raw show. And truthfully, I'm more excited for Tuesday's show with AJ versus Randy Orton to determine who gets the match against Bray at Mania. That's the one I'm more excited for. This, I don't know. This is just, yeah. Let's get into the matches. Rich Swann and Kiro Tozawa defeated Kendrick and Noam Dar. Swann pinned Dar with a Phoenix Splash and what I was told was a pretty good match. Samoa Joe defeated Sami Zayn in a good match. I need to go back and watch that match. I'm almost positive it was pretty good. Joe won with the Coquina Clutch. Next, we had the club retain their tag team championships. Enzo dived on the glute gallows on the floor. As he's climbing back into the ring, he was hit with a running knee and was pinned. So the club defeats Enzo and Cass. I believe Enzo and Cass are going to win the belts at Mania. Yeah, that's what I think they should do. I feel like that would be a great WrestleMania moment for Enzo and Cass. Sasha defeated Nia Jax with a bridging O'Connor roll. That doesn't, yeah. Yeah. During the pre-show, Rusev and Jinder Mahal got into an argument. Foley told them both to go to the ring to have matches. They were brawling before the matches, and then Cesaro came out and defeated Jinder Mahal in a very boring match. Pop-up European uppercut for the win, and Rusev went on after the match to beat up Jinder Mahal even more. Then as he was about to go for the accolade, Big Show's music hit, and Big Show went on to defeat Rusev. Big Show pinned Rusev with 3 choke slams and a knockout punch. Yeah. I kind of flew through those first 6 matches because 6 and 7, the 6th match and 7th match were pretty good. So I'll kind of take a little more time. The Cruiserweight title match, the best match of the night, from what I was told. I didn't see the first one. I was told this is match of the night, which I'm happy for Neville and Jack Gallagher for putting on a good match. Be able to get the intrigue of the cruiserweights up a little bit more. Neville retained the championship after hitting the Red Arrow on Gallagher. It was a very good match, very back and forth, very hard hitting. There was a few spots here. It was just some very hard hitting stuff, some headbutts, some kicks that were really stiff. Neville went back to a little bit of his cruiserweight flippy shit type of thing. He broke out a few of those moves. I love that they pointed out that Neville pinned Gallagher with the Red Arrow when he hasn't hit anybody with the Red Arrow in a very long time. To me, that will help maybe make Gallagher look a little more serious, a little bit more of a tougher opponent. After the match, Gallagher is selling how much this means to him and how much he's so hurt that he didn't win, which is also a very good was a very good selling at the end of this match. Very good storytelling. Um, Very good match though. Very good match between these two guys. Two talented performers. And yeah, I'm glad Neville was retaining. They keep showing these Austin Aries packages, video packages, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna lead to Aries versus Neville for the cruiserweight title, which I'm all for. But yeah, Neville retained the championship at the Hidden Red Arrow. New Day made an appearance with a bike, with a ice cream bike delivery thing. They talked about skeeting stickers on the side of it, and and Biggie was acting like he was drunk, and it was just it was a little cringy, Roman defeated Braun clean. Braun's mystique has been killed by Roman Reigns. It was a decent match, a little too slow. They started to pick it up a little bit at the end. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a bad match. It was a decent match. Braun went up to the top rope and missed us and went up for a splash that led to Roman hitting a spear for the win. Just wow. Braun climbed up and flew about over halfway across the ring, and Roman hit him with a spear to win it. I thought we were gonna see Undertaker after the match, but we didn't see Undertaker after the match. Yeah, I don't know. Probably tonight. It should be a lot of people returning tonight. Should be Finn Balor should be back tonight, because he's getting advertised for live events next week. So, or actually this week. So he should come back this week or tonight. Undertaker should be there. Triple H should be there. A lot of people should be there tonight. We got the Raw Women's Championship match. Bayley has ended the pay-per-view streak from Charlotte Flair. I thought they were ready till WrestleMania to do it. Sasha Banks interfered. Charlotte's been pinned twice in a row by Charlotte. It's the fourth by Bayley, I should say. This is the fourth time Bayley's pinned Charlotte. And she pinned her twice in a row. She pinned her on pay-per-view. This should be the end of this. I don't want to see Charlotte versus Bayley again. They're going to probably go about, oh, Sasha Banks interfered, and now blah, 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 and you're not a real champion, and all that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see this match again. This was probably the worst match that they've had. It's very sloppy. Bayley was sloppy at some points. Charlotte didn't seem like her usual self. Sasha came out from the back and ran down and distracted Charlotte, allowing Bayley to hit her with a Bayley to Bell on the floor. They got back in the ring. As they got back in the ring, Charlotte rolled Bayley up. But Sasha was at ringside pointed out that Charlotte had a handful of tights. The referee stopped the count. Charlotte got up and tried to kick at Sasha. Bayley was able to roll her up 1, 2, 3, retained the belt, ended the pay-per-view streak. Wow. 16-0, now 16-1. And the Universal title match. Kevin Owens looked like a fucking idiot in and out of the ring for 5 fucking minutes. And then Chris Jericho's music hits, and the bell rings as Chris Jericho's music hits. And Goldberg, Jackhammer, Spear, Jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. Goldberg's the new Universal Champion. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm sick of this. WWE is pissing me off. It's getting to a point where it's almost unwatchable. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSnarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.